Tupac.
All eyes on me.
All eyes on me. I guess today was his birthday, which I didn't realize.
Me neither.
I think he would have been. I think he was born in 71. Whoever want to do the math, I ain't gonna do the math, but he was born in 71, and he would have been whatever age it was today. All Eyes on Me came out. I went and saw the movie today with the wife. You went and saw the movie today?
Yeah, I went and saw the movie today.
I'm trying to figure out who should go first here. What was your? You want to go first?
I mean, what would be the question you want to ask?
All right,
because I don't want to ruin your. All right, fuck it. Yo, my perspective is my perspective. I don't want to change or alter yours, so I'm gonna keep with whatever it is, even if you go first or I go first. I'm gonna go first.
All right,
and I'll say this. Movie. I could have watched that shit on BET.
Yes.
I could have watched that shit on BET. It wasn't a movie for me.
I agree.
Definitely was not a movie.
I agree.
There was parts in the movie that I didn't know about Tupac. However, there was a point that you would hit a couple podcasts ago. Like, I don't want to see a bunch of shit that I know or already know about Tupac.
Yes.
I want to see, you know what I'm saying, the reasoning behind why he did what he did.
Yes.
And to me, it was just like, it felt like, all right, this is the part where we're going to show this. Okay, this is the part where we're going to show this. And this is the part where we're going to show this. And it kept on going like that until maybe about 4 or 5 scenes towards the end where it felt like a movie. I think the latter felt like a bunch of scenes put together.
I felt like the beginning of the movie was a lot rushed, right? So what I would have liked to have seen was what molded Tupac into what he is, and I mean, it's only so much that you could do. So I understand that. You know, if I want to get that, I would probably want to read the book or something like that about Tupac's life or whatever the case. But when I watched the movie, I feel like the first maybe half hour to 45 minutes of the movie was rushed. So it starts off with Afeni getting out of prison or jail for whatever it was that she was in jail for. And then it kind of jumped from 1971 to like 1982. And then, you know, it's a conversation that him and her having, Tupac and his mom having walking down the street, where they already established that his step pops had got locked up, or the feds was looking for his pops, and that, and the third. So it established that already. But I felt like the beginning of the movie moved a little bit too quickly.
Hey, wait, spoilers.
Well, I mean, ain't no spoiler. We know the story.
Yeah, everybody. Hey, if you know the story of Tupac, then you already know this movie.
Yeah,
but go ahead.
Yeah. So like I said in the whatever podcast it was that we spoke about that. I don't want to see a movie about a whole bunch of shit that I already know.
And that's all they did. They took all the key highlight points that we already knew about Tupac, and they reenacted all those points.
Exactly.
And that really pissed me off. It pissed me off, and it pissed me off to the point that even for the I forgot what his name was, with him interviewing Tupac in jail while he was in jail. Why not use the real audio from that? Why not use the real Tupac to narrate that? I think that'd have been doper. So now it's a reenactment of what happened.
I don't really agree with that.
Yeah,
I would disagree with that point. What really? One thing that really pissed me off during the movie is that the dude that played Snoop,
that nigga sound like Snoop like a motherfucker.
It was an audio fucking dub.
Oh, I was like, how did they do this?
It was an audio dub over this nigga's voice.
I was like, yo, this
he
nigga
didn't speak one word. They got actual Snoop Dogg to speak the words into the fucking script.
Okay, because I was like, yo.
And let me tell
this
you,
nigga's like,
when I sat down to watch the movie, right? I said to myself, all right, you know, hopefully this is dope, X, Y, and Z. You know when I knew this shit was gonna be garbage? When I saw Code Black come up on the film.
Code Black?
Code Black. Code Black they do a lot of stand-up comedies. They do a lot of straight to Netflix straight to DVD type movies.
Oh, okay.
And it always seems low budget when they're involved in any kind of film.
And that's what this was.
I'm watching this movie. I'm looking at the concert scenes.
Yeah.
And it looked like
Cold Black.
I
get what you're saying. I know exactly.
It just looked like
we're
in a room full of people and we gonna make it seem like it's 1,000 people in here when it's only 20.
Yeah, you're just supposed to know what's going on.
Yeah, like
I don't really have to sell you visually on what's going on. You're supposed to just get it.
Yeah, and then I mean that speaks to the budget or whatever. I see what they tried to do with the movie. They tried to start it off where, you know, Tupac is in prison and he's doing his interview and he's kind of talking about his life in prison from age whatever up until the point where he got released. But I feel like they didn't do a good job of transitioning that.
Yeah.
I feel like if that was the case, like you said, they should have had it like a narration where Tupac is talking. It don't necessarily got to be Tupac voice.
Yeah.
But have the dude kind of narrate the story.
Yeah.
And kind of give us the little tidbits and pieces that kind of brought us up.
To have it cohesive. Like everything was just scene. Everything just felt like another scene.
Yes, the first, like I said, the first half hour of the movie, it was just kind of like 1971, 1982, 1985.
Yeah,
1992.
Kept on. Yeah, this dude introduced me to, you know what I'm saying, Humpty. I went in there, I spit a few lines. Yo, motherfucking, you signed. And I was like, what?
Yeah, like, it moved way too quickly in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then the majority of the movie spent time talking about his time at death row or how he got to death row and this, that, and the third. And I mean, to me, this movie right here is exactly what's wrong with black films.
Yes. I'm glad you said it.
I think
I've been saying a lot of unfriendly black shit lately, but
I wanna go out and I wanna support black films.
Yeah,
bro.
but I want to. Hey, yo, real shit, my nigga. This is exactly what's wrong with black films.
When you come out and you give me this bullshit,
you shortchanging me, man.
And before I say that it's bullshit, I think that the dude that actually played Tupac,
phenomenal job.
I think he did a great job.
Phenomenal job.
Let's cut out the first half hour of the movie. I think everything from after the first half hour to the end of
phenomenal too.
Huh?
Suge Knight, phenomenal.
Suge Knight was dope. I feel like his mom, the chick that played his mom, was dope.
She from fucking Walking Dead.
Yes, that's where I remember her from, but I don't really watch Walking Dead like that.
Yeah, she's from Walking Dead. And so we got a little bit of Viola from her too, yo. Yes. She was really really good. Definitely good character.
Let me throw the positives out there.
Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
Demetrius Shipp Jr.
Yo, do you know hear his story?
I didn't really hear his story. Well, yes, I did. I did. So how he auditioned for the movie.
Right. So he used to work at Target.
No,
he worked at Target. Listen, he worked at Target. He worked at for like Dish Network or some shit like that.
Dish Network.
And
got a disability at Dish Network,
and Target and all that. And people always from his whole life said, you look like Tupac. You look like Tupac.
Friend send him a link for an audition.
He sent his audition. However, his father produced one of the Tupac songs. So that was kind of like an end for him. So, you know what I'm saying? He passed.
Gave it to LT Hutton.
He gave it to Hutton and LT Hutton. You know what I'm saying? Went from there. But
he did a great job.
He did a great job. Not only did he look like Tupac, and I guess that did a lot for him.
Yeah.
But he had a lot of the mannerisms down. Like I saw Tupac when I saw him.
It was a couple of scenes. Yes, I agree with that. A couple of scenes I watched this shit.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, like I'm watching Tupac right now.
Yeah.
So shouts to that dude. He did the best that he could.
I hope he gets more roles, not just like
shout outs to him,
not just based on like, you know what I'm saying, his likeness of Tupac, but just because of his acting capabilities. But,
him.
But what a story though! What a story, yo! I'm working at fucking Target, now I'm fucking playing Tupac.
Exactly.
Although it was a $35 million movie,
Exactly.
I hope he fucking signed a deal to get fucking royalties at the back end or whatever the fuck. But but go ahead though.
So I mean, like I said, shout outs to him.
Positive.
He did a great job in the movie.
Jada Pickett chick, she did a good job. She did a good job. I think she did a good job.
I think she did an okay job, but from what I'm hearing, Jada Pinkett herself was kind of bashing her character in the film.
Not her character, bashing her likeness being represented, how her likeness was represented. So she said that, yo, you did a good job. However, the shit that happened wasn't true.
Okay, so in that sense, I'm sure they reached out to you.
Yeah.
I think, let's put it out there. We all think that Tupac and Jada was fucking.
Yeah.
They wasn't just friends.
But they did a good job of never saying they fucked.
Exactly. Yeah. So I think that's what it is. I think she's trying to save face.
Because she's with Will Smith.
Exactly. I think that's what it is. So if you, Jada, had a problem with what was, you should have did more and provided more information to doing this film X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
And so Jada, I guess her 5 appearances in the movie. Yeah. Like I said, Demetrius Shipp Jr., he did a dope job. Yeah. Afeni Shakur, whoever played Afeni, she did a dope job. Dude that played Suge, he did a dope job. Good job, yeah. I think it was terrible. The whole voiceover with Snoop shit. Yeah. That cheapened the movie a lot. Yeah. It definitely cheapened the movie a lot.
Who was it that said they got robbed that came in? Who was that supposed to be?
Dude that said they got robbed?
He's like, yo, they took my chain.
Just some entourage member. I don't think he had like a real name.
Well, that nigga's acting sucked.
Yeah.
When he came in the room and he was just like,
yeah.
It was like, all right, man, just go over in that corner and keep hitting your hands. Like, man.
Damn, blood. Damn, blood.
This shit felt like more like
Pyru.
It didn't much sound like. It didn't much look like a Tyler Perry movie. It more like a Tyler Perry play at the fucking beginning stages of Tyler Perry play. Like that shit was just cheesy, man.
Like I said, man. Back to black films, dude. Yeah. If y'all gonna produce black films and give us shit like this,
we can't support this.
I can't support it, bro.
I can't, man. And I mean, I heard him, what's his name, LT Hutton, and him and Betty Boom on
Breakfast Club. They made me go and see. They made me want to go see the movie today.
And they shitted on the director,
John Singleton.
But I think John Singleton would have probably done a better job at this.
I think he would have as well.
If it was John Singleton, this is not a movie. This did not feel like a movie. It was like scene. It's like they had fucking 45 scenes pieced together.
Yes.
You did not give me a cohesive storyline that I could work with.
And then even though we all know how the story ends, we know that Tupac dies on the Vegas Strip.
Could have gave me a little bit after that.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't let the man die and then hit me with the Tupac sold over 100 million. Came up with 719 songs and like come on, man. We know this already.
Yeah.
Like I said before I saw the movie, I want to see the Tupac that I don't know. Yeah. Don't give me the prison interview and the outside the courthouse scene where he talking to the reporters that I can go up on YouTube and look at. Yeah. Don't give me the shit that I already know.
I like the shit where, you know what I'm saying, his mom went and talked to him in jail. And you know what I'm saying, dropped some jewels on him. His stepfather dropped some jewels on him, and how his mom was forcing him to like be reading magazine. Give me some of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Show me some more of what we felt like, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Make Tupac be Tupac. Because
exactly.
at the end of the day, it's all assumptions. Nobody know for sure. There's no way you could fucking, you know what I'm saying, put a pinpoint on that. You know what I mean? There's people that know Tupac when he, you know what I mean, who grew up in the neighborhood with Tupac when he was in Baltimore, who grew up with him when he was in New York. Like get some storylines from them. You know what I'm saying? But nobody went extra mile and did that. They just did the stuff that we already know, that was publicized, that he wrote about in his book, and that was, you know what I'm saying?
And that's exactly what you can't do when you trying to make a movie about a man of this magnitude.
Yeah, and you know what I'm saying?
You can't do that.
And that's, I left the movie theater feeling the same way I felt about Tupac before I walked in there. And that's what I didn't want.
You want me to tell you? I learned two things about Tupac during this movie. One, I guess the situation, I guess where they said that he had gotten into a fight and some kid ended up getting shot from a stray bullet. I didn't know that part. And then towards the end of the movie, I didn't know he had like a serious girlfriend. I didn't know he was dating Quincy Jones' daughter.
Yeah, I knew that, but then he said Quincy Jones trying to fuck him. I remember all that. But
that's the only two things that I take away from.
You took away from it.
That I take away from this movie.
Right.
Everything else is stuff. Don't give me. Listen, I know we ain't no popular podcast at this point.
Yeah.
Don't give me some bullshit that I can look up and Google and see.
Yeah.
Do some real research.
Yeah. No even
you they had the outlaws in the movie.
I don't even want the research, Dub. I'm trying to tell you, I don't. We already know all these things. Make a movie.
Don't make a documentary,
you know what I'm saying?
And try to show it off as that's what I feel like this is. I feel like it's a public documentary.
Yeah.
And you tried to
You just stole my money. You stole my bread, bruh.
Yeah.
You just did that. That's what fucking LT Hutton did. He just stole my fucking bread, bruh.
And I don't know, man. Like I said, when I saw Cold Black, I was like,
funny story.
Literally, dude. Hold on to that thought.
Yeah.
When I saw Cold Black in the beginning, I was like, damn. It's gonna be some bullshit.
And I wish I knew what Cold Black was, but I know what you mean though. Like all of like
straight to BET
uncut shit, like late night BET movies where these niggas doing some cheesy.
Fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. But like I'm watching the movie, man, and I went to see the, you know what I mean, a little matinee joint. You know what I'm saying? I went at 1 o'clock, 1 fucking p.m. in the fucking afternoon. I went to go watch the movie. You know what I mean? It's the only time I had to go. So I was like, I'm gonna go. Get in there. It's only about 7 people in the movie theater, bro. So I sit down. I look behind me. There's a chick. You know what I'm saying? Like as I walked in, I saw the white pants. You know what I mean? The outfit, whatever. Okay, a little dark skinned chick. All right, cool.
Yeah.
So I sat like, you know what I'm saying, in front of her. The movie playing. You know what I'm saying? Every song that came on, Tupac, you know what I'm saying? Like, she's singing, you know, Brenda got a baby. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know Brenda got a baby, but I don't know
the words like that.
For word.
Yeah. She's singing the word for word.
Word for word. And you know when they play the lyrics, but then they stop playing the lyrics, like she's still going on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And she's still riding with the flow. I'm like, oh shit, I'm hearing and to a point where I got kind of annoyed. I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up. All right, you know the words to the song. Shut up, bitch.
Yeah.
So, all right, so I'm watching it, and it was maybe about 3-4 songs that played by Tupac. She was doing that too. And as the movie went on, she silenced. So I was like, oh shit. I wonder. In my mind, I'm like, yo, I wonder if she was a huge. This is me thinking to myself, I'm like, yo, I wonder how big of a Tupac fan she is, and is this movie now kind of changing her perspective?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm asking myself that. I'm like, yo, is this movie changing her perspective? Because I mean, like, even that fucking cheesy ass rape scene that they put him in, where, you know what I'm saying, like he, you know what I'm saying, and like the movie had no humor. You had to just laugh at shit.
Oh my gosh.
You just had to laugh at shit yourself.
That shit was dry as fuck.
You just had to laugh at shit yourself. Like when that nigga fucking came.
There was like 3 or 4 scenes, dude, that he was like, oh, it's some humor in this shit.
Yeah, when he walked up the stairs and he's like, I just moved to California. I seen a murder the first day, and that bitch stabbed the nigga. And he's like, he knocking at that door. I was like, I was laughing, but you had to find the humor yourself. It wasn't.
Or when his mom saw a story that he was messing with, it, she was like, oh, I know her mom is white.
Yeah, that made me laugh.
Because he was looking at her ass like she ain't got no ass.
Yeah. So
it was like 3 or 4 scenes,
couple scenes that, you know what I'm saying, just made you laugh because you knew what the humor was, but I don't think it was like really set up to be humorous at all. Go ahead.
I think that they didn't do a good job of humanizing Tupac. Like how I would have wanted them to.
Yeah.
I felt like I said, man, it didn't really tell a story.
Nah.
Like, y'all, they needed to come up with a storyline. What you think you know about
Tupac is what you're gonna leave this movie feeling like. Exactly what you thought about him.
I thought the jail scene with dude that played Pinky, I think that was dope.
Yeah.
There's a couple of scenes in this movie where it's just like, all right, I rock with that. Like you said, the scene where his mom went and visited him in jail.
Yeah.
the scene where you know, the dude got stabbed up in jail, where his name not coming to me right now, but Pinky from Friday, where he kind of told him like, yo man, don't make a decision that's gonna pretty much keep you in here. Don't make a 50-second decision that's gonna keep you in here for life, for the rest of your life. You know what I mean? That just, it was certain moments in this movie where I was just like, yo, all right, I rock with this. Yeah. And like I said, like, yo, I'm watching Tupac, like I'm feeling the essence of Tupac. But the part where he was talking to the record execs from Interscope. Oh yeah. That was another dope moment in the movie.
That was a dope moment because what that led me to feel about Tupac was like, yo, everything I feel like Tupac said, he meant it.
Yes.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, this nigga meant every fucking thing he said. Yes. Right, wrong. Yes. Good, bad, or indifferent. You know what I'm saying? He just meant what he said. It wasn't like he was thinking too hard about it or trying to sound a certain way. The nigga said what he meant. And the next thing I knew about Tupac, and this movie kind of helped me, like, you know what I'm saying, reinforce that. Yeah. That nigga was a workaholic, man. Cause definitely, if you think about it, he put out a lot of fucking songs.
700 and something songs. Yeah, definitely.
In a short 700. Come on, really think about that.
And yeah, exactly. And I think that they tried to make that come across. Yeah. In the scenes where
he walking from studio to studio?
Yes.
I think that's what I just killed that. I'm going to this one right here real quick.
I think that's what they tried to do, but it just can't. It didn't really come off right, man.
King Cheesy. He's like, yo, man, turn that down real quick. All right, cool. All right. I just went in there and killed this verse. Like, nah, you ain't just go in there and just do it like that.
So you went from California Love in a session with Dre to fucking America's Most Wanted in a session with Snoop to... Yeah. All right, let's rate this. Scale of 1 to 10.
1 to 10. I give it a 2.
Damn, a 2?
I mean, okay, that might be a little low, but I mean, like, all right. So no, let's go. Let's lower the bar. Let's lower the bar. Let's not say 1 to 10. 5 stars. How many stars are you giving it?
3. 2.5. 3.
2.5 stars. That's what I want to give it.
2.5, 3, somewhere around there. Yeah. It's one of those movies where, like, yo,
you ain't gonna be mad if you saw it, but don't go spend your money on
it. Yeah. Like, wait for that shit to come out on BET.
Wait till it come on BET. Wait till it come on Netflix. Whatever it comes on.
It's a BET movie that's in the theaters.
I wouldn't call it a movie. I think this and did they use the same actor that used in the Notorious, right? Yeah. So the same cat played Biggie Smalls. Yeah. And I don't like how they made that beef seem like they made that beef seem in favor of Tupac.
I would expect them to do that in this movie.
I hear you.
Because they kind of made it seem the same way in Notorious. To me.
Yeah. And then that's still like, we don't know.
Exactly.
So when we don't know, like, we could leave it out, but like, you know what I'm saying? I'm almost watching the movie and I'm like, okay. This is now it's gonna be the Biggie beef. Okay, Hit 'Em Up coming up, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's
like,
a chronicle of his life, dude. Yeah. And that's not what I wanted to see. And like I said,
fuck you, LT Hutton. We just made you a millionaire. Go and watch the fucking movie.
Check the podcast. Not this. The last episode Benny, 35.
Benny
I believe
Boom,
it was.
Stick to fucking music videos.
Yeah, bro, like come on, man. You could have did better than that shit. Man. Y'all could have really put more thought into making this a movie.
Bitches. I seen the one scene with the fat ass walking through. I was like, yo, let's go ahead and let's show this nigga knocking that down.
Tupac smashed one chick in the movie, and that was his girlfriend at the
end. Anyway, he ain't gonna smash it. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man.
Oh yeah, I had sex with her, but you know she sucked my dick in the club. But
yeah. She sucked my dick in the club, and all of a sudden I got a rape charge. Like
disappointment.
Yeah,
all around.
Womp womp.
Yeah.